Welcome to the Late Show. I'm Stephen Colbert. Man, it is finally here.
Whoa.
Winter is here, man.
It is here.
Everybody okay? Everybody warm enough?
Yeah.
It's freezing. It's like Siberia out there.
That's right.
And not just because our new ruler is Vladimir Putin. It's actually... Speaking of which, everybody is saying that Russia hacked our election. So today, Senator John McCain, remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. John McCain held a hearing with the heads of the intelligence community. McCain made it clear that the purpose of the hearing was to investigate cybersecurity from the beginning and not to, quote, question the outcome of the presidential election. Yes, no one is questioning the outcome. We're just questioning why God lets bad things happen to great nations. What did we do? What did we do? We're sorry! We're sorry! Reporters, after the little hearing there, reporters met him in the hall and they asked McCain if he shared his concerns about Russia with the president-elect.
Senator McCain, have you determined why the president-elect doesn't share the same concerns about Russia as many Republicans like yourself on Capitol Hill?
No, I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Yeah, hasn't talked to him. Hasn't talked to him. I mean, McCain's just chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee. Trump's talking to the important people like Senator Kanye. And at the hearing today, every head of U.S. intelligence agencies testified that Russia was unequivocally behind the election hack. But instead of U.S. agencies, up until now, Trump has been trusting WikiLeaks founder and middle-aged Draco Malfoy, Julian Assange. But then this morning, Trump tried to distance himself from Assange, tweeting, "The dishonest media like saying that I am in agreement with Julian Assange. Wrong. I simply state what he states. It is for the people to make up their own minds as to the truth. The media lies to make it look like I am against intelligence, when in fact I am a big fan." Yes. Big fan.
He's a big fan.
Super fan. Yes, Donald Trump loves intelligence. And you know what they say? If you love something, let it go. That is true leadership. He just says, I just type what he says. Yeah. Whatever Julian Assange says, that's true leadership. Just type any claim you hear and let people decide what's true. Like, Billy told me if a boy and a girl touch butts, the girl gets pregnant. True, you decide. Sad. It's not true.
That's not how
That's
it
not
works.
true, John. That's not how that works. You gotta shake hands, too. You gotta shake hands. Yeah.
Shake hands and touch.
Yeah, or you do circle.cootie shot and you're fine. Now, you know that, right?
I didn't know.
Circle.cootie shot.
I thought it was the stork that comes out.
No. The stork. You believe the stork thing?
Yeah.
No, they're extinct.
Oh, wow.
Now, it's sad. But where were we? Oh, but here, Trump. Here's what's really weird about Trump's Julian Assange tweet. He tweeted the first part of this sentence at 8:25 a.m., but finished the thought 20 minutes later. How can he have a plan for America when he doesn't have a plan for the end of a sentence? Mr. Trump, it's time to get off Twitter and stop being such a whiny mother. I'll finish that word in about 20 minutes. But enough about hacking our democracy. Let's get to the big news. Former American Idol runner-up Bo Bice says he was called white boy at Popeyes. Oh, that is shocking. That is shocking.
Yeah.
That the only appropriate time to call someone white boy is when you are instructing them to play that funky music.
Oh!
That's as funky as I can get.
That's funky.
I can funk one word. Hey!
Yeah.
It's a really good song.
Yeah.
It's based on a true story. Now, apparently, Bice was in the Atlanta airport recently waiting for his order at Popeyes. I'm going to say butterfly shrimp tackle box. 8 pieces of butterfly shrimp. It's a great deal. when, according to Vice, the three ladies behind the counter asked whose food it was. Just when I turned around, one of them said, "That white boy." If tables had been turned and I used something as insensitive as that, I would be boycotted. People wouldn't buy my albums. And I don't even want to imagine a world where people don't buy Bo Bice albums. No. No. Now, Bice is pretty upset about that, but it's kind of hard to tell.
And the fact that I've got to sit on TV and come down a notch and look like a petty little brat by tweeting and Facebooking this just to open up dialogue so we can have an adult conversation is ridiculous. In America, you should be ashamed.
Yeah, America. You should be ashamed. All of you. All of you should be ashamed because of what three women did in Atlanta. All of you. How dare all of you force Bo Bice to look like a petty little brat by tweeting and Facebooking and going on TV to cry. I mean, what other choice did he have? Not be on TV? No. You know what? Here's what upsets me the most. You people at Popeyes should know his name. That's Bo Bice. You're at Popeyes. Call him something fun like Red Beans and Bice. Or Bo Biscuits. Or the American Friedel. Now, I am, for the record, I am white. And I am a boy. I'm about the whitest boy you're ever gonna meet. John, have you met anybody whiter than me?
Yeah, I think I know somebody.
Yeah? Who?
Yeah.
Who?
It's a guy I grew up with.
What's his name?
Can I say his name on TV?
You can say his name. What's his name?
Oh, his name's Andy.
Oh, I know Andy.
You know Andy?
Yeah, the white guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we meet at the white meeting. Yeah, I know Andy. So I just want to say, as officially the whitest person I know, on behalf of all white boys, Popeyes, you can call me whatever you want. You can call me white boy. You can call me Nino Blanco. Commander Mayonnaise. Andy. You can call me Andy. You can call me whatever. Just when my order's ready, get the butterfly shrimp into the chew hole.
Oh.
Speaking of white boys, Utah.
Oh.
Are there any Utah fans here? That's about right. Are there any porn fans here? Well, brace yourself, because Utah State Senator Todd Weiler has announced a bill that will give people the ability to sue pornographers in an attempt to prove that watching their product causes emotional and psychological damage. Finally, it is well known that porn causes psychological damage, mostly for the pizza delivery guy, who just wants to do his job and deliver the pie. Ladies, for the last time, it's not a euphemism. Extra sausage is the topping. Now, Senator Weiler says the porn industry is a public menace and should be open to lawsuits because right now porn is available without any warnings and labeling. It's true. It is time to label porn. How else will people find mature redheads on farm equipment or sexy lady blacksmiths? The point is, if this bill passes, people will be able to sue the porn industry for damages. Thankfully, lawyers are already standing by to help. I saw this ad today. Let me see if I still got it on the old TiVo.
Hi there. Has this happened to you? You're enjoying a classic film about sorority sluthouse only for it to turn out to be porn and you suffer emotional trauma?
We've all been there, sometimes 3 or 4 times a day. You need to call Galino and Farns.
At Galino and Farns, our team of trial attorneys are trained to deal with all types of pornography, including BDSM,
Threesomes,
foursomes,
family dinners,
bowling fetish,
knuckle punishment,
reverse marshmallowing,
janitor play,
thermal inversion,
the Venmo transaction,
the 23 Skidoo,
the Scorpions reunion tour,
the Big Bang Theory,
girl on girl,
girl on guy,
duck on horse,
mustard on hot dog,
and of course, Malcolm in the Middle.
So pick up the phone with your free hand. Don't masturbate. Call today.
Galino and Farms, pornography attorneys, 1-800-69